and welcome everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. I hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Now, before we jump into the action, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy this content. If you are interested in supporting us a little bit further, consider becoming a member here on our YouTube channel. Members gain access to some bitchin' emotes. If anybody is in chat right now who is a member, please drop some of those emotes. We really do appreciate it when you do that. In addition to that, if you are interested in joining any of our campaigns, we do have open slots available in a brand new campaign for Wednesday early at 1 p.m. EST. We have open slots opening up at the end of this month, so beginning of next month, in a continuation campaign in the Wednesday evening campaign, and we have a new campaign that we wish to start Friday early as well. We just need to fill up with at least 5 people on both of those new starting campaigns, and as soon as you're in, you get to choose what the theme will be, what style, which world inside of our universe, all of that stuff. You get to choose what type of D&D game you will play. Doesn't that sound fun? But yeah, if you're interested in that, be sure to reach out and let me know, or just join our Patreon down in the description below. Alrighty, Ruka, tell us what happened last session. If you are speaking, you are muted.
Okay, so last time, So last time the party is in the cave because there's a nasty storm out, and so while they're in their caves and just like sheltering for the night, they find a new person coming in seeking shelter, and the stranger identifies herself as Rosaria, and she's the surviving member of a party that was sent to kill a frostworm, but it didn't go well. So that happened, and then everyone else wakes up. We decide that since we're all kind of stuck in this cave, we might as well just kind of explore it. We find this strange wall, like an illusionary wall, and then afterwards, inside that wall, it's like a box inside, and inside that wall there's a box, and we're eventually able to open that box, and there's some things that pop out of it. One of them is this weird smiling image. The other ones are some magical items, including some weapons, an eye patch, a shield, a holy symbol for the Raven Queen, and 2 books. The first book seems to be a research human experimentation journal. The other book is sentient and pretty sassy, and was able to, after being snarky to everyone, manage to connect with Rosaria, so there's that. Unfortunately, by opening the box, it triggered an avalanche, so there's that, but now the other book, which is sentient, named Alethesia, says she can help us get out of here. So yeah, that's pretty much what we got so far.
Alrighty. So, Corvus and Sinclair still hurt from the safety precaution that seemed to be placed on top of the box. Everybody else having their new fancy toys that they get to play with, and, well, even though I think one of you is a little upset with what you have, everybody else at least has something cool.
No, I just have to wait till I can remove the thing and then put it in mine.
Yeah.
Plus, let Fordrum spend the time needed to add another socket, which I have, I believe, the money for.
Well, even with the money, you still need, like, an actual forge to do that.
Yeah.
So?
Well, my item is a mask, so I don't know how that would be.
He's a master craftsman. He can handle it. But you still need the downtime. Like,
yeah.
Anyways, everybody. is there anything you all wish to do in this cave before the storm subsides sometime tomorrow morning?
You mean the cave where we found the one interesting thing that was in here?
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
still in there.
Is there still magic back in that back alcove?
Nope.
Okay, so the magic was in the box, or protecting the box.
Yeah, it was around the box.
Okay.
The box.
What do y'all want to do with this box?
I mean, what else is there to do with it?
Well, I don't want to carry
You
it.
could kick it, but
It is lined with a. It is
Lead.
lined with lead.
Yeah, I don't want to carry a
I guess
lead
it's not
full box.
worthless. Nah, probably could.
Hey,
gotta-
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Hey, Elefessa. So, do you even remember how you even got in this box in the first place? Seems kind of
Oh.
peculiar.
So, listen to this shit. The last person who had me was like super like getting ready to die. So they decided, hey, you, Shinlei, why don't you like take all of our really cool fucking useful things and go to this new world to hopefully help them with all of them? And he just gave me over.
Oh yeah, we met
Uh,
Shinlei. I point to the dead carcass.
She's only communicating with Rosaria. Remember, telepathic.
Oh,
Well, okay, then I decide to tell the party that.
I point to the dead carcass.
See the dead guy?
It just keeps
seems-
staring in your direction, Corvus.
Yeah, I get it.
Yep. She came with that, and yeah, he said something about a plague affecting their world and possibly ours, and folks from their world infiltrating ours. So
It's also from a very long time ago, Sinclair.
yeah, well, time
It's
is relative.
probably already. Well, it's not really. When something bad has already happened, right after they got here.
Well, I don't know what y'all's era is, but I know as far as me, I'm from an era earlier and they're from an era before me. So to me, time is relative. Especially when you talk about temporal magic or planar magic.
What do you know about temporal magic?
Not much.
Sinclair, exactly 0 things.
Oh, Argon looks disappointed.
I assume those
There's
are
this spell
words.
called haste.
That's cocaine.
Yeah.
That's copium.
Magic crack isn't what I was talking about, but
I can't smell.
I'm gonna spend.
There's other spells, I bet.
That's
I'm
a
gonna
bad
spend-
idea.
I'm gonna spend the downtime reading the journal.
Okay. So
heal.
you have 8 hours to read this journal. Now you will have to continually ritually and recast your comprehend languages to read it. Correct?
Okay.
Yeah, you don't understand Undercommon, right?
No, I do not speak Undercommon.
Okay. What's your intelligence score again?
20.
Oh yeah. Roll me an investigation. I know, it's the bane of your existence.
Generally. Oh well, except for today.
All right, with your intelligence score and that roll, you are capable of making it through the entirety of this tome during the next 8 hours. Now, as previously stated, this is a diary. Inside of this diary, you learn that it used to belong to an individual by the name of Zorro. Z-O-R-O. And
The
I
masked
already
man.
told you what you discovered from the first passage, or the
Yes.
first section of this book. A few
Yeah.
other things stand out to you. There's a lot of talk about creating a fate touched or discovering fate touched, manipulating them, and how he can appease the councils and other conversations similar to that. However, there's other sections of this where it's less analytical and more personal feelings that come to mind. Inside of the second passage, you find a section no, that is not a One Piece reference. We do not do that here. Bad. We love ourselves in this community, okay? We don't play League of Legends,
whoops, I'll
and
leave.
we don't watch One Piece.
Don't hate on it too much.
But anyways,
There'd have been an extra sword if there was.
there is a interesting aspect of the next passage. My son has seen me strike his mother. I have a heavy heart after that look on his face. I do not want to bring my wife deeper into my world, but she understands my action. I am blessed for such a strong woman to be by my side. I do not deserve her, however. I hope all will be worth my actions. The next bit of this. I am now indebted to Balasar. Balasar. I had him modify my son's memory of what I did. I am unsure if my goals are aligned with the council's anymore. They have already taken Splice for experimentation. They aim for Zula next. Zula. However, her father caught wind and has ran off without a trace. My wife has been watching me more closely. I am ordered to do something cruel today. My wife fled. It seems somebody has informed her of the council's intent. I am honestly relieved she is safe from us. My faith is wavering, and I feel I must protect my son. Splice has thankfully passed the test. He is the fate touched our mother has told us about. Now the council believes my wife knows too much. They are debating on how to deal with it. There's a very long gap in time between the entries, roughly about 10 years. It has been a long time since my last entry. I ran from the council after they asked me to hunt my wife. I owe Balasar too much for one lifetime to repay. He is now the guardian of my young Biro. I fear my life is coming short. I fell into a cave from the mountains. My bag left on top of the edge, and my leg is severely broken. I'm working on mending it. The very last passage. Mistress Ayom, please find this journal. Back to my son. I pray he has missed the gaze of the fates. I love you, Biro, and I love your mother more than words can say. I regret what I did to her all those years ago. I need you to know. And the last part is too stained with blood to read.
Sorry, I muted so I wouldn't interrupt you. Did I recognize any of those names? I'm guessing not, since it sounds like they came from another world. But
You didn't recognize any of the names, no.
I'll ask the group if anybody has heard of a fate touched. I'll give them the high level of everything that I read in the book about a fate touched and a council and the guy being forced to beat his own wife in order to cause trauma for his son, and
Is there a certain role we need to make for that DM?
Religion. And I will say Sinclair, Cade, and Rosaria. Wait, Rosaria, what continent do you come from?
I come from, basically, I grew up in like the I grew up in the
Empire.
Yeah.
Okay, so not you. So
Is it
Cade
also
and Sinclair.
Sorry. Also, is it about Fey Fiends or undead?
It is not.
Okay.
Yep, nothing.
I net won that. So no.
Argon is also allowed to make the check. 18. It doesn't sound like anything you've researched personally or have stumbled upon. And you've done a lot of general studies, but you haven't come across anything about that.
I have something that we might try. Jasper,
Yep.
can you ask the mistress if she knows what you said it was fate touched?
Sure. And he starts meditating. Yeah, I don't think she wants to talk to me about that stuff. It doesn't seem to be interesting to her at all. So, yeah.
Cool.
To be fair, it is more of a passive curiosity on our part as well.
Alathessa, do you know anything about Fate Touched?
Please, do not insult my intelligence.
So I'm going to assume that's a no.
Yes, I know about Fate Touched.
All right, that's all you had to say, hon.
And she sits there, like, throwing a stick against the wall and, like, catching it and throwing the stick. She seems very bored right now.
All right, then mind if you enlighten me about whatever this Fate Touch thing is?
They're the people or mortals that had their fate altered by some divine origin. Which is apparently a big no-no.
All right, and I tell the group that.
Does it have to be divine? Because technically my fate has been altered, so...
Mine as well from both parties.
She, without eyes, because she is just a golden piece of paper origami golem, rolls her entire head. No, it has to be from one of the higher deities. They're the only ones that can do it.
So not an archdevil or the mistress. Okay.
I think higher deities gets into that conversation we had with that weird traveler about how our gods are just like
I did
minor underneath
speak
the
with a god like
pantheon of the
that.
major ones.
What'd you say, Corvus?
I said, I have spoken with a god like that. Don't know if he did anything to me.
When did you speak to a god?
What was his fucking name? I got it somewhere in here.
Janus?
That one.
Ah, the one from back in the cave.
Yeah, that guy.
That was a girl.
Who's Jonas?
God of like time or something.
Ah, so he might know more about temporal magic.
Not unlikely, I guess.
I mean, it's probably a relative of some god, right?
Who knows? Has it been long enough for me and Corvus to sleep off the pain? From him
Yeah,
reading all
sure.
that?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh.
I've got the equipment here. We can dig our way out by using this tool. It basically removes snow out of the way so you can excavate your way out.
I cast a 5th level Scorching Ray.
I'm gonna set my shield to protect me from monstrosities for the day. By the way.
Oh, good call. So you are attuning to that shield.
Yes.
Okay. And is that your 3rd attunement slot?
Yup. Got rid of the boots for it.
Oh, right.
Now's when it starts talking to you.
Probably.
Not yet. As of
not
now,
yet.
you're the only person without a voice in your head.
Let's see how long
Hey.
that lasts.
Oh yeah.
Wait, but I don't have
I've
a
got-
voice in my head either.
Hey, I don't have a voice in my head. Only when the drugs are.
In your head.
So, anyways. And
Go ahead.
Alethesia will revert back into her book form and just jump into your arms, Rosaria.
Like-
All right, you'll carry
Okay.
me.
We do know what the weather
Well,
is.
thank
for the
goodness you're
next-
light.
Would you say, Sin?
We do know what the weather's like. Okay, there we go.
So, after waiting the entire long fucking day, now you get to roll me a d8 to find out what the weather will be like today.
Oh fuck!
Oh,
Finally.
please be good.
He said D8, not 8.
No, he
It
rolled
was a
D.
D8.
I know.
Clear
I can't remember.
skies.
8 was good. Oh, thank God.
Clear, beautiful, open skies. At least for the next 24 hours.
Ugh.
Okay.
You can definitely make it to Sanctum then.
Yeah, I believe so.
So,
Oh,
I would
Fordham's
like-
got the map.
Sure. I would like one of you to give us the survival check, or are you just asking Forgil to do it?
Forger wants to help. Well, no, I don't have proficiency in survival.
Neither do
Well,
I.
it doesn't matter if you have it.
I don't think
Do you-
anyone does.
Do you wish to be
Yeah.
the person who does it?
Sure, I have +5 to it. So
All right, he'll help you. There you go.
He is our Weisenheimer.
Nice.
Better than what I would have rolled.
Dirty 20. Can't complain about that roll at all. As you walk out from this area, you do know you have to climb back up that massive slope you walked down. Luckily, though, the very thick snow isn't compact yet, so it's easy enough for you to step through and hoist yourself over. The journey is going to be difficult, and all of you that can't ignore difficult terrain, it is tedious to traverse across. Argon, for once, you are the fastest person in the party.
Pays to float.
And you can move through difficult terrain made of non-magical plants and overgrowth. Sorry. That
No,
involves
Can I use my
trees.
shape water to just cut a path for myself?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
No,
follow
no.
right behind him.
All right. So all of you are still a little bit slower going behind Corvus, but not all that much slower. So that means Corvus is in the front. Look at
Yep.
that spell being useful, man. Isn't it great?
Yeah.
But anyways, walking about halfway back up this slope, you do look forward at the path that is supposed to be laid out for you, Cade. On the map, it shows that there should be a second valley for you to enter into, and you'll start seeing trees and such, but it appears that valley might be buried under all of this snow from 3 massive days of blizzards. So now you're in a guessing game as to if you're following the proper path. Luckily, the valley is just the waypoint to get to the mountain that you scale all the way almost to the top. and the tops of the mountains everywhere are open. So that won't be there.
Yeah, I'll just keep the mountain in my sight and keep traversing ahead.
Now, it is your guys' call. Do you wish to go underneath the multiple feet of compact snow, or just go through it, creating a groove to walk through?
Well, he can basically harden below, so it makes it solid ground.
Well, that's why I'm asking which one we wish to do.
Ooh. Yeah, because we still have to worry about the other problem.
I think I prefer the cutting the groove.
Well, there's another problem we have to consider. We've been in that cave 3 days. There's still snow giants out here.
Would they be able, they would be able to see us through all the snow, would they?
Yes, they probably would. They saw his bird.
There's only 2 of you who kind of blend into the snow with your outfits. And that's Fordrum and Argon.
Yeah, I vote cutting a path through the and just trying to stay low.
Yeah, let's go under the snow, like burrow and then go forward so they don't see us.
I don't know that I want to take the chance of being buried in snow, though.
I don't want to take the chance of being buried by a fucking boulder thrown at my head.
Oh, I'm just saying, we go, what, a foot under the snow so that the snow's hardened above us? And we can make pops.
I can just form a decent-ish tunnel with my magic.
Yeah, and then we make little holes when we need to see if we're still going on the right course.
I don't know. Going under compact snow, that just seems kind of.
Well,
I don't know. This one's.
It's not compact yet.
It's not compact yet, but.
Doesn't your spell do 5 feet in a casting?
Yeah.
So if you're trying to make a tunnel, we're gonna move 5 feet. We're gonna move it like
5 feet every 6 seconds.
1/6 of a speed of our normal marching speed.
But no one sees
us.
No one sees us though.
But it's gonna take us 6 days to get there instead of 1. If you're moving 1/6 of the rate you normally do, and it takes 1 day, it's gonna take 6 days. Even if he rounds that up to 3 or 4, we're still going to take a long time to get there, try to bury through the snow 5 feet at a time.
True.
And I will say none of you know what the weather looks like for the next 4 days. Only the next 24, which is beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd rather not get stuck in another snowstorm.
Yeah, I'm really tired of getting stuck in a snowstorm. I'd rather just get to the forge and get this done and over with.
That's a good point.
I'm sure we can handle anything that comes our way.
Worst case scenario, I can create a tunnel midway through and just hide us that way for however long we need to.
Cade, you said it. Roll me a D100.
Yes. Bring it into the world.
What did he say?
98. Fuck me.
I think we can survive whatever comes our way.
Oh gosh darn it.
Why would you say that?
So now the Frostworm is a pet of the Frost Giants, and
Corvus is already making his.
Hey, I already thought that.
It's gonna come in riding them like the Fate of Keene on a sandworm, and
all of a sudden we're gonna have some chompers come out like tremors.
Like
I'm more worried about Shai Halud than those. I'm going to summon Otis and send him out to scout while we walk, since he can cover a lot more distance at a much higher altitude.
The immediate paranoia. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Oh, let me find his stats.
Yeah, let's move as quickly as we can.
Yeah. Oh, good job, doubles. That's not bad at all. So,
I guess I'll keep watch as well on the ground.
yeah, that's fine. Roll me a perception then. Dirty 20. Nice. Otis does notice. Otis notice. See.
Hey.
That the camp where the frost giants were, the camp is buried. However, there are 3 massive holes round about that area that looks like frost giants probably just slept through the blizzard and then crawled their way out.
Sweet. I'll pass that on, just so everyone knows.
Does he see tracks?
Not that he mentioned.
Okay. That's the mountain right there, right? That's the one we need to get to?
I don't.
I mean, I think at this point you would. Yeah, you're only about 20 miles away from it, so you could be able to see it on a very beautiful, clear sky.
And we got the frozen one to our right.
The one that's that creepy blue color.
Yeah. Similar to the one that they found before.
As you're all walking, Sin,
Uh-huh.
you're keeping careful watch, looking all around for those massive giants. And during this watch, you notice the snow behind you after where you've walked through seems to partially collapse. Just in a small area. And then in another one, a little closer.
Guys? Guys? Something's following us.
Rosaria, survival check.
Okay, survival check.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it.
All right. You hear what Sin is telling you all.
I'm gonna cast Mage Armor.
Okay.
I'll see if I could spot what he thinks is following
Yeah,
us.
I'm also gonna try to.
All right. Yeah. Group perception check,
Do I make another one or no?
if you would like.
I'm gonna bring
20
the group
obviously
down.
was not perfectly successful.
God, my rolls are bad right now. But
Way to go, Cade. Way to let us bring you down.
Cade, would you say something or do something the moment you realize something?
Yeah, I would probably do something. I just don't know what I would do. So,
Okay. So, Cade, immediately you notice another sinking portion of the snow, and you realize now something is burrowing underneath the compact snow, tracking after you all, apparently being able to sense all of your movements. So do something before saying something, and we are going to roll initiative, everybody.
oh, bloody hell.
Go ahead and select your tokens and roll for initiative.
It's the burrowing things
It's
that we saw all them holes.
Wow, now I finally.
Wait, where's my combat music? Where the fuck did my combat music go? There. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go forge them.
No.
Oh, bloody hell. Let's go.
Yay, it's what I thought it was, but also, oh no, it's what I thought it was.
Oh, no, oh, no.
Yep. It's the things that me and Fordham were worried about.
So, Cade, You are the only person acting on the surprise round as the thing is burrowing towards you all. What are you doing?
I think I see something coming towards us, so I'm gonna burn another 5th level spell and Scorching Ray that thing.
Through the ice that you're standing on? Or the snow you're standing on?
Well, it's coming behind us, right?
Underneath. You notice the sensation of tremors moving towards you from underneath the snow.
Oh, underneath us.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it'd have to be... You know what? I'm gonna do, Will you let me, do a wall of stone, but have the wall be underneath us?
A floor of stone? I would
Yeah.
let you put it across a section of the area and then move on top of it, but you can't put it under your feet.
Okay.
So if you want to go floor of stone in front of all of us and then move on top of it, that you can do.
Yeah, I'll do that then.
Okay?
That way we can all, get off the... And it has to run through stone to get to us. And then I'll
Okay.
hop over onto the stone.
So you all watch Cade puts his hands together, slapping the snow, and this massive chunk of stone moves out in front of him as he jumps on top of it. It's a 10 foot by 10 foot panel. How many panels?
It's 10 foot by 10 foot each panel.
2 by 2?
Yeah, 2 by 2.
So you get 2 panels.
Yeah.
Okay, so 20 foot by 10 foot. Okay.
Yep.
Well, you can change the thickness of each panel too.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I've never used this spell before.
I haven't had somebody use it before. So
Yeah, you
I'll
can make
put
a 10
that
by 10 that
right
is
there.
6 inches thick, or a 10 by 20 that is 3 inches thick.
I'll do a 10 by 10 that's 6 inches thick. And then I'll just yell to the group, get on!
Alrighty. That is your go. So, from underneath all of you, Corvus was in the front. Everybody else's marching order, Sinclair in the back, right?
No, I was
Keeping
right behind
watch?
Corvus.
Oh, okay, so you're in the front. Rest of the marching order, everybody?
I think I was behind Sinclair.
So you put the wizard in the back?
But you can put Fordrum in the back.
Well, I'm not playing Fordrum when he's not here, so
Yeah.
Fair.
we're ignoring that. So, Argon.
Okay.
Well, we still have Kay.
Sweet.
Well, Cade moved away from where it could sense him.
Hmm.
It ignores you, Argon. However, Rosaria, you feel that same impactful tremor directly underneath your feet as just a few days... Otis is here!
Hey!
Fordrum, we need you.
Oh, joy.
Otis, quickly,
Oh,
initiative!
Our drug
Quickly,
dealer
I'm a-
spoke evil.
Quickly, Rosaria is about to relive her worst nightmare. We need your help.
Okay, sorry.
Our drug
You
dealer
didn't have
spoke evil into
PTSD
the world.
before.
I started this part before I started that part. Coming. Pardon
I
me.
wished Frostworm into existence.
Right on.
Like I said earlier, it'd be fun to eventually fight it. Not that I wanted to fight it.
Hey, you all said you wanted to fight it, and he willed it into existence. That's what you get.
Come on.
At least you didn't say we're practically gods.
This is true.
All right, then with
I
that
mean, I'm
being
a
the
level
case,
10 druid, I really am.
did I say a frostworm? Oh. It's mating season, and there's 2.
I sacrificed Cade to appease the gods.
Oh god, it's the great Frostworm rut.
All right, so Fordrum would be the last one in line.
Here we go. Sorry. Initiative.
Yep.
There I am.
Nice. So
Nice.
Fordrum would be the last one in line, which means the creature, Rosaria, you still sense the tremoring moving forward. However, Fordrum, You feel it last moment as the snow underneath your feet just immediately collapses. You're all standing on like 5 to 10 feet worth of snow from like 2 consecutive days of blizzards. And it collapses, and there is a massive mouth moving up towards you. The mouth itself, from end to end, is wider than any polearm that you have at your disposal, and is coming up to bite directly where you are.
Directly where I am?
Does a 21 hit you, Fordrum?
Surprise attack. Got it. 21, I think, does. Yes, 21 does.
Okay, then. Good to know. That is the minimum number to hit you. The massive jaw moves up and just snaps where Fordrum was standing. Fordrum, you will suffer 22 points of piercing damage, 10 points of cold damage, and you need to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Right. Here's my dexterity save.
That is a failure.
Okay. 16 is?
16 is a failure from a frost
My boots
worm.
fly.
Your boots do fly. That's very nice. You are swallowed by the worm.
Oh,
you are
I'm fine.
blinded and restrained, and you have total cover.
Blinded and restrained. Okay.
Blinded
So
and
you get
restrained.
total cover.
Yep.
It
I got
swallows you. You're stuck inside of its throat, like pushing
Right.
and squeezing again.
And I just took a total of 32 points of damage? 10 for whatever.
10 piercing, or 10 cold, 22 piercing. Yes.
Got it.
And the creature seems to be lingering and looming. Argon, you see the massive head goes over top of you and
Okay,
moves
just
down
wait,
towards
Fordrum.
Rosaria.
Just like, oh,
Dirty-
shit.
Dirty 20, Rosaria?
Yep, that hits.
22 piercing, 10 cold, and dex save.
Okay.
Oh, he gets to bite twice.
Yeah. Hey! Rosaria's good at this shit,
Hey.
though. As it is coming up towards you, you see the massive, hideous jaw of this monstrosity once again, and you see those grinding teeth begin trying to collapse around you. You stick out your blade and hoist yourself over it to land onto the ground. You are not swallowed, but you still take the damage.
Okay, so what was it? 22 plus 10?
22 piercing, 10 cold. And that is
Okay.
its surprise round. Fordrum is slower than Rosaria. Rosaria, you go first.
Okay. I'm like, not today, bitch. Alright, so let's see. What can I do here? Alright, so I am going to attack twice with Vermilion. Let's see if that works.
All right, well, you have to run over to where it is, which is in
Okay.
front of Argon, who did not get attacked by the creature.
Okay, so I run over to that.
25 hits.
Heck yeah.
That's right. Your blade is exceptionally good against it. You watch as, like a heated syringe, slices through the stomach of the creature, and the fire seems to push away some of its natural armor, making the blade just slide in a little bit easier. It is vulnerable to fire damage. All of you are aware of now. So that is
Yeah.
18 damage, right? Let me just get a
I think so.
calculator to make my life easier. You can take your second attack.
Okay.
Fire, that's my speciality.
16, however, misses. As you go to swing... Oh, wait, you're flanking with Cade. Cade's on the other side on the stone platform. So roll again. You have advantage.
Okay.
We use flanking in this game. It makes these random encounters fair. 25 hits. Get your damage.
Get my damage.
Wrong
Whoops.
button.
Never mind. Wrong button. Yep.
Another 17. Ooh. You hack and slash into the creature 2 times. And you see, as you cut through it, those multiple times, the body convulses just a little bit. Make a con save.
Wait, I make a con save?
No, it does.
Okay.
Maybe they'll spit up Fordrum.
Fordrum, I need you to roll me a d8.
Hey.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It moves around and just spits you onto the ground as you're covered in this disgusting little bit of stomach acid. Just a little bit. And you were just landing in the snow looking at the creature.
Alright, and then for my bonus action, I will activate my Lightning Crimson Right, so I pay 1d6 health.
Ouch.
Okay. Ow, whatever.
Blood
I'm
hunters,
a little,
right?
yeah, I'm a little desperate here. So I have that, and I think my turn's good.
Alrighty. Fordrum. Huh. That was bad. Could have been a lot worse.
Sure. You're the biggest thing I've been swallowed by this week, but not the only thing I've been swallowed by in this game. Never mind. That was... sorry.
Yeah.
Can I charge an attack or no?
Yeah. You're flanking with Argan and Rosaria.
Okay. Since I'm not close enough to defend anybody, I'm not even... I'll just two-hand the axe. Also, I have the gauntlets of wait,
Fire
hold on.
punchy.
My blaze gauntlets are new, so you let me know what I should roll for if I hit. Let's see, 21.
That hits.
Okay.
However, the blade gauntlets only work on basic attacks.
They're only fisticuffs, not through a.
Yes,
through the-
it's unarmed strikes, deal an extra
Got it.
1d4 fire damage.
Okay, no problem.
However, you can... Oh, no, yeah, you don't have the activation knowledge. Never mind.
Not yet, but give me a minute.
Not yet. Yeah. Swing! Get your damage in there.
Yeah, there we go.
How does it... Oh, yeah, poison's normal against it. So, you managed to cut your way through the back hide of this massive tyrannical creature. You know, it's not so tough. Second
Nope.
attack.
I'll hit him again, hopefully. Yay!
21 hits.
I'm consistent.
We like consistency here. Another 2 attacks on its hind side.
Yeah. I'm gonna save my superiority die for riposte or whatever when he comes at me that way.
Alrighty. Sinclair, it is difficult terrain, so it will cost you 20 feet of movement to make your way over to the creature.
Nope, not yet. I am not moving near it yet.
That's fair.
First things first. Bonus action. Hexblade's Curse.
Hicks. What's your color,
It's
Sin?
curse.
Brown? There we go, brown.
Yeah, right now it is. That only applies to damage rolls against target. That equals your proficiency bonus. Okay. Any damage I roll. Okay.
Roll the ability in chat, just to be sure, because I think it's weapon damage, but it might be wrong. Bonus action, the target is cursed for one. The curse ends in early, incapacitated. Bonus, 2 damage rolls against the cursed target. Yep, okay, so it's all damage rolls. Just making sure.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, because it stacks with Eldritch Blast too.
Yep. So we're going to use my mask.
Alrighty, do it. 19 hits.
Oh, needs to make a con save.
Oh, that is good damage.
So it's going to take 4 from the curse. And then half as much if it makes the save. From the poison.
It rolled a 21 on its save.
Okay, I'm gonna just double check the verbiage on sickness. Failed save. Okay, so it's not poison until the end of its next turn. It just takes the damage. On a hit, target takes 48 poison damage and must make a con save. The con save is for poison condition.
Okay, so it does take the full damage. Regardless.
Yeah, it does take the
okay,
full damage.
Cool. There we go. All right, all done? That was your bonus, your action, movement. All right, you spent 10 feet to move 5 feet back.
Yep. I'm letting Corvus have his charge room.
All right, Corvus.
Alrighty, I'm gonna get right up to him.
All right, it'll take you all 30 to get right up to him.
I am perfectly fine with that. And I'm gonna smack him with my sword.
Smack him. 14 misses.
Is
That
he,
thing's hard.
flanking?
Yeah, good point. Flanking, so 22 hits.
Oh yeah, I forgot I was flanking. Let me just turn on the...
Yeah, you guys spitting Forgerum out is really beneficial to you.
Yeah.
Nice.
Ooh, that's
Nice.
damage. That's damage. What is that? 15 plus 8.
So that's 23 plus 10, so 33 points total.
Oh.
You know
The
what?
creature-
I'm gonna action surge.
The creature looks hurt. Go for it.
So 2 more.
Yep.
That's
16
probably not gonna
misses.
do it.
27 hits.
For another
For
13
another
points.
13. Nice. Yeah. You unleash a torrent of attacks against the creature and leaving it kind of hurting. All done?
That's all I can do.
Alrighty. The
For now.
Frostworm will trill. It opens its mouth and lets out this horrifying, loud scream that echoes through each of your heads. I need each of you to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Excellent.
I am just doing terribly today.
Wow.
Everything is pain.
Oh no. We need 2 more of you. Wisdom saves, y'all.
Yep. I'm just checking something.
Go on.
Right.
Would this be considered an attack?
Nope.
That it's doing against us?
No.
Okay.
It's a scream. It's going, oh yeah, really loudly.
Hiya.
Exactly. Alrighty. Sinclair, Corvus, and Fordrum are successful. The other 3 are stunned for 1 minute. You can repeat the saving throw each time you take damage and the end of each of your turns.
Well, that just killed half of our party.
After that, it will burrow under the ground by 30 feet. Attack of opportunity from Corvus and Fordrum.
Would that still be an advantage because we're flanking?
Not at the point that it's going down.
Fair enough. Didn't matter.
Hits, though. Yeah. Woo.
Please tell me you have that at feet. That makes it stop.
I do not.
Fordrum, attack of op.
I'm gonna use the my precision attack. I'm gonna try my best to stick my axe in it and let it drag me with him.
So, if you're doing that, we're going to consider this a grapple, then.
Jesus. So it's only 11.
Well, no, it's not an attack. It's a grapple. So I need your athletics opposed by its athletics.
Yep, I'll do that.
Hey!
I'm sorry, but you failed.
Yeah.
Not a nat 20?
I know.
Yeah.
You
Nat
don't have
20s on
plus 10
ability.
to athletics?
Nat 20s don't auto mean success on ability checks. The number matters. 23 is still a failure against its athletics.
Bro.
30
Damn it.
feet into the hole and away from you all, seeming to move this way.
Yeah.
So nobody has visual of it right now.
I know where
Argan.
my curse is, right?
Wait a minute. Oh, never mind. I only moved 25. Because Fordham would just fly down the hole. I'm this big, hole's this big. I got flyy boots.
Oh yeah, on your turn you can do that, no problem.
Oh, sorry. I thought we were there already. Never mind.
No. That was your reaction. Argan, at the end of your turn, I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
That is just barely still a failure.
Jeez.
The DC's 20.
I'm gonna
Okay.
use Chronal Shift.
All right, go
I'm
for
trying
it.
to re-roll it. Out. Never mind.
Cade, were you stunned?
I was.
End of turn wisdom save.
Just need above an 11.
Why'd you have advantage?
Well, just count it as the other reroll because I rolled a 1, and I'm a halfling.
Oh, yeah, that makes perfect sense. End of your turn, you break out of it. Where the fuck did that thing go?
Ah!
You look at the hole.
God damn it. Yeah, that's all I can
That's
do.
your turn. Rosario, wisdom save.
Okay, wisdom save.
11. All right, that's a failure. Boardroom, your go.
You know what? I'm going to play smarter than I normally would. I'm going to take a moment and call down. Am I within 30 feet of Cade and Rosario?
You could fly over and be.
Then I'm going to cast Bless on Rosaria and Cade, and I'm going to continue my move. Like, I'm going to fly in this general path, over the L and Flockets out, casting. So once I'm between them, I'll bless the two of them. If I can catch Argan in that, that'd be rad. But I want to end up next to Rosaria because she seems dazed, and, you know, I protect those who need it. Plus, I have a
thank
feeling
you.
creatures coming up this way, and I won't be close to where.
Alrighty. So go ahead and roll your. Wait, who are you giving it to? You could target anybody other than Sinclair. He's too far away.
Oh, well then Argan, Cade, and Rosaria would be my 3 blessed.
All right. The 3 of you are blessed. All attack rolls and saving throws, you get an extra D4 on. Now, Rosaria, I will
Okay.
remind you that you do get a free session inspiration each session, and you have a recap one as well. So you have 2 inspirations. You just declare it beforehand if you want to use it.
Okay.
All right. Sinclair, your hex does not allow you to know the whereabouts of the creature. You just know if it's alive or not. It is
Okay.
alive. And you did not see the direction it burrowed other than down. The only person who saw that was Fordrum.
And if I hold my action, that holds my reaction, correct?
It takes your reaction to hold your action.
Yeah.
And you only get an action, no bonus action, just action.
Yeah, and I have a better reaction for if it burrows above or below me. So
Okay.
I'm gonna hold off on that. Let me see if I have any spells that can actually hit it from where I'm at. I think that's
You can't see it.
Yep, that's what I'm just double checking on a couple things. C, and C. Okay. Yep, I'm just gonna hold my reaction.
Alrighty. Corvus, were you stunned? No, you were not. What would you like to do, Corvus? You saw it burrow, you saw it go. What are you doing? You're muted.
I'm going to take a step towards Sinclair, like about here-ish. Just so I could be like in the middle of pretty much everyone, and then I'm going to hold my action for a spell.
Okay. You're holding until you see it?
Yep.
Eat me.
Alrighty.
Eat me.
Sinclair, from underneath you.
Tomb of Levistus. You get to swallow a big giant ice block. Suck
Well,
it.
let's see if it hits you first. It hits you. All of you watch as the massive jaw comes up from underneath Sinclair, and his entire body, roll it in chat, turns into a large chunk of ice.
This is going to be extra funny with what I did,
Yep.
because due to my Eldritch Strike feature at level 10, he
Yeah.
takes any saving throw after I hit him with disadvantage. So
Oh.
I reduce
I
him.
have 100 HP right now. So how much
So-
damage would the bite have done?
So, the bite is 22 piercing, 10 cold. So that's 32 damage you take off of your temporary hit points. The temporary hit points you gain is 10 per warlock level, which is 10. So you lose
100.
22 of your 100 temporary hit points as the
Yep.
creature jumps up and noms and it has an ice cube stuck in its throat.
So it's how
Um,
much damage? 22?
32.
32?
32, yeah. So just use the bar above, blue,
68.
or yeah, on your character sheet, there's temp HP just integrated there, and
Yep.
everybody should be able to see it. No, they can't see it.
There we go.
Oh,
There we go.
nice. And it snaps there, and you're casting Reduce on it, Corvus?
Yep.
All right, let me read this spell. Does it say it just lowers one size category?
One
I
size.
think that is correct.
Yes, it's one. So if it's
Yeah.
It's
This
gonna
thing is
choke.
gargantuan. Will turn
Monster.
into, gargantuan down from gargantuan
It's
is
huge.
It's huge.
huge,
which is still
Oh.
enough to swallow you, Sinclair.
Yes, I know. He's got more in his mouth now, though, than he did before.
Oh yeah, that's going to make it annoying. So it has disadvantage on its saving throw.
Yep.
And what is that saving throw? Wisdom?
Constitution.
Oh,
Constitution.
It's the only spell I have that makes advantages.
yeah. Unfortunately, it has a plus 12 to that. It is successful.
Just roll a 1 or 2.
It rolled a 4.
Darn.
Wait. Are you sure that's your saving throw number? It's your intelligence plus your proficiency bonus plus 8.
Yep, I have +2 intelligence.
And your proficiency bonus is 4.
Yep.
So 14, yeah. You cast it against it, and for a moment you see the creature and then just stick back to its original state. This thing is fucking difficult to manipulate.
Mhm.
Now, for its second attack, Sinclair, you are inside. Oh, wait. You're incapacitated while you're in your Levistus form, right?
Yep, I'm just a big giant ice block inside of it.
Yeah, so you can't dodge, so you are in its throat. It is going to rotate around, and Corvus, you just attacked it.
Well, it still has disadvantage because it's a monstrosity.
Thank you for reminding me. 18.
Miss.
The second it goes over towards you yet again, you see the chunk of Sinclair slams against its front teeth, knocking it off course a little bit. Just
You
very
just see me
confused.
giving it the bird.
Frozen inside.
Yeah. Argon.
I'm
Did
going to
you
use
save?
my inspiration to roll this
Go
time.
for it. Go for it.
And I have bless.
Come on, got this. You're not
There
bad
we
at this.
go.
Dang.
All right, you're out. You're out.
Dang!
Ugh, what the hell? You rotate on your chair. Oh, fuck. That was
Oh,
the end of your
that
turn,
the
though.
Yeah,
It moved.
I finally get to do something next turn.
Yeah. Oh, you have reactions now, too. Cade, your go.
Oh, I see him now, right?
You're not stunned, right? Yeah. So yeah,
Nope.
there he is. He's sitting there
Alright.
looking very awkward with a big chunk in its throat.
All right, buddy. Fires my shit. Level 5 Scorching Ray.
Was that deck save?
No, it's just attack rolls.
Yeah, it's just attack rolls.
Oh, roll.
I get 6 of them. 2
Oh,
seconds.
fuck. Okay, yeah.
No. And
1,
25.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 2 misses, 2 crits, 2 hits. Roll your normal damage first for the normal ones, and then your crits, okay?
So 1,
Holy shit.
2,
All right.
and then crit, and crit.
Okay, so that is 20, 16.
51 points.
15 doubled is 30. No. 18 doubled is 36.
Wow.
Woo!
Kane
This
just lit that thing up.
You all watch as a whirl of 6 burning embers that look a little bit like his fox slam into the creature from all sides as it roars loudly. Oh, it did not like that.
And Cade is just manically laughing as, like, it's just burning things around it.
All right, Sinclair, I need you to roll me a d8
I can't. Why?
because he's throwing you up.
Oh,
Yeah, he didn't save against all of that damage.
oh, good, because this falls off at the end of my next turn.
Alrighty. So over behind the creature, it just, you see the slab into the ground. This thing is not having a good time. Rosaria, give us that save.
All right. I'll use the session thing because, you know, yeah.
Yeah.
Gosh.
D4.
Plus,
Roll a
plus.
D4.
Bless.
Roll a D4.
Well,
You need a
D4,
4.
please.
Come on.
Please.
Ah!
Ah!
CC. It sucks.
It sucks, man.
You are still stunned. Fordrum.
Searing Smite bonus action. I'm gonna add that.
All right.
And then-
So
Doot, doot, doot. It
Bless
just-
is gone.
Bless is gone. Oh, because I have to concentrate on Bless.
Yup.
Damn it. Yeah, I wouldn't be smart enough to not do that. Sorry.
Oh, it's bloodied. If you can get a good wallop in there, it's done.
Yeah. So
So-
Searing Smite. Well, so I'm gonna hit him.
18 just barely hits.
Okay. For that, plus a d6.
Searing Smite is the first level one.
Yeah, so it's only d6.
Alrighty, so that is
1
19, 21 points of damage. It is just barely still standing.
All right, I'm gonna hit him again.
Go for it.
Oh, 17 misses.
Just barely misses. Yeah.
Damn it.
All done?
Should have blessed myself. Yeah.
Alright.
Do I don't get advantage with my
No.
superiority. Okay.
There are certain maneuvers that allow you to add a d8 to your to hit, but
If I
don't
wasn't
think you
in
have
a
that.
block of ice, I would have been able to give you flanking.
Alright, Sinclair, you dethaw.
Yep.
Woo!
I thought at the end of my turn, I just flipped the worm the bird.
Wait a minute. This didn't add my superiority die because I am supposed to get
No,
a
it did.
plus d8. It's a plus d8 to my attack roll.
It's the
And I rolled
5.
it
For which maneuver?
for precision attack.
It rolled it on the first one,
Oh, I don't
not
get it for
the
both.
second. Well, no, it matters if you use it for both of them. You
I
choose
want
when
to
you use
for-
it.
Yeah, I was using it for everything.
Okay,
Oh.
well then, all right, then you hit it on the second one. Keep in mind that
Okay.
is a consumable resource that you run out of eventually. Roll your
I know.
damage, please.
So that would be that plus. Does Smite work on both attacks or just one?
Smite only works on the one attack. Also, I forgot. Oh wait, no, it took fire damage recently, didn't it? Yeah, it did. So,
Yep.
yeah,
Last
that did
hit.
do it. Alrighty, how do you want to do this?
So just Fordrum charges it, basically stepping in front between Rosaria and the creature, and hacks with the first one, and spins around and over the top of his head, swings again ferociously like a dwarf can, and only a dwarf can.
So, after you successfully strike it down, you all watch as the body crystallizes and then shatters, shooting the ice shards everywhere. I need all 5 of you to roll me dexterity saving throws. Cade, you're a little far away, so you're fine. Rosaria automatically. Well, you're incapacitated, or you're stunned, so you automatically fail. Sinclair, you're incapacitated, you automatically fail.
Yep.
Question: I have Shield Master, and I'm right by Rosaria. Can I block for her?
You could decide to take all of it.
Yeah, I'll throw myself between me and her.
Okay, so you automatically fail, but
Okay.
you're taking all of it.
I shouldn't have had advantage, but it's the first roll anyways.
Okay, so Corvus, Argon, everybody else fails. That will be 28 points of cold damage. Halved to Corvus and only Corvus. Argon, it is halved to you as well, because you're resistant to cold, right? No.
Yes. No, I don't think I am.
You have the high
I'm just
altitude.
acclimated to cold climates, but I don't have resistance.
Right. So
And I
Corvus is the
basically
only
took
one.
nothing.
Right, it just comes off your shield. But everybody else takes the 28. Rosaria, you take none because
7.
he
Is it
oh,
is
yeah.
it halved for making the deck save, or did we not make the deck save?
A 19 is not successful. The DC
Okay.
was 20. And the creature shatters into tiny fragments and bits all over the place. Now,
How far away is this guy from me?
It's gone.
it's about 10 feet away from you, and then it's about 40 feet away from you, and then it's about like 80 feet away from you.
And it's
It's
about
everywhere.
5 feet away from you.
I'm only asking for a cauterizing flame, because if it dies within 30 feet of me, that flame appears.
Oh yeah, it totally dies within 30 feet of you.
Okay.
Now,
I am going
since
to
that
use an
creature-
ability.
One second, everybody. I need to AFK for just the briefest of moments. I'll be right back. You guys can do whatever you have to do. You know your abilities. Roll for them. I'll be right back. It'll be literally like 2 seconds.
Okay.
Fortrum, get into the fire real quick.
What?
See that little flame right there?
Huh?
Go ahead and just step on it. Or just get inside of it.
Okay.
Fardrum, thank you for saving my ass.
Oh, it's what I do,
Only
doll.
humanoids.
Dying bastard cut my cheek.
Dang. If only this worked against this worm. I was gonna turn it into a specter, make it work for us.
So you get 15 plus 5.
Sweet. 20 points back.
And the flame goes away.
Fordrum likes that. He's a
Yeah.
forge cleric. I'm a big
Yeah.
fan of fire.
It's healing fire, man.
Mm-hmm.
When we're in like in a bigger fight, when a lot of things start dying, these are going to be all over the place, and they can also damage people too.
Yeah, sadly my accursed scepter only works on humanoid corpses that I've marked.
So I think it's fair to say that could have been worse.
That
I
was
didn't even have to use a spell slot. In fact, I never cast a spell that fight.
I used my
Did you
mass
do anything?
augment.
No, I
And I
did
used-
absolutely nothing. I got stunned before my first turn, and by the time I actually got a turn, it had died.
Yeah, I used both my warlock abilities and my mask once per day.
At least I managed to get like 2 hits in before I got stunned for the rest of the fight.
I'm at full power. I say we go hunt some giants.
I don't think we
I
have to
need a
go
short
anywhere.
rest.
Just give it a minute.
Alrighty, I'm back. Sorry about that, everybody.
Question for Jim.
Yeah.
With all of its bits and pieces all over the place, would you be
Uh-huh.
able to use it still or no?
No. I don't
Yes.
think, and I'll pick up a chunk, like one of the glass shards, or take one out of my side. And I'll be like, I don't know. Is there a carcass large enough to do something with?
You would have to roll a survival check to find out.
Well, I'll do
What
that.
we're thinking about for the augment system.
Oh, yeah, that's what I know, but, like, you'd have to
I
make a
used
survival.
a detect magic to help with that. See the most magical bit.
The creature itself was not magic. This is just a fuck off that lives in this area.
Yeah.
It is the native nope of this territory.
And the truth of it is Fordham would look at the shards of ice all around and be like, even if we could, I don't want to collect all this shit. Like, this seems really difficult.
Yeah, it would take you at least an hour, if not more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Rosaria, we killed that frostworm for you.
I kind of managed to shake out of my stunned state. I mean, I think I can now that it's done.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, it's gone, huh?
Was
Yep.
the belly of it lost in the explosion, or is it is there a a little cache of like old half degraded leather armor and whatever furs were in the party that it's eaten, if it was that same one, I guess.
Or any magical goods that it may have consumed.
Yeah, or other. Yeah, I'll kind of look around where the hole is for that kind of thing.
So,
Do you want investigation or anything?
yes, an investigation. If you're looking for its stomach sack.
Yeah. This isn't my strong suit, but I'll try.
And I believe someone else used detect magic, so if there was any magic around here, we'd know.
Well,
Right.
you're assuming we're competent.
So,
I appreciate
the only
that.
thing you could assume is this creature probably had something like a lair, in which it would probably throw up or shit everything it doesn't need into.
Okay, how about if I do investigation?
Sure.
So much better.
So.
Somebody knew what she was looking for.
Yeah. The stomach sack of this creature eats anything, including magic. So whatever would remain of your allies that it came across, it's consumed, and they are within the 48 hours or 74 hours it's been, they're gone. However, you do know that the spines of this creature is incredibly valuable to a lot of individuals that do potion making, recreational or professional. The spines are the most expensive aspect of this creature. And if you would like, you could just go around and pick up a whole bunch of these spines.
Oh, heck yeah.
There's,
I'll keep
Alright.
one as a trophy.
there's
You rolled a
14 more
22?
Fordrum.
Oh,
All right.
Thank you.
You find 12 total spines, Rosaria.
Nice.
And the spines are valued at 300 GP each. To the right buyer.
Dang.
And 12 of them would weigh just, 10 pounds. About 10 pounds.
You know what? If you want, I have a pouch of holding that'll hold that.
Would
Since-
they pierce the bag of holding? They are spines.
It's a pocket dimension on the inside. They don't even touch the sides.
Yeah, you would have to poke it from the outside. Or deliberately try poking the limit of it from the inside.
Ah.
Yeah. Unless
Okay,
it's like
I-
stupid
okay.
sharp. This isn't stupid sharp, it's just sharp.
Okay, then I'll give 11 of them to you, and I'm keeping one as a keepsake.
Okay.
You can have all of them. I'll just carry them. I would never assume to keep them for sure.
Yeah, you can just carry it. Yeah,
Will do.
just want to have one in my person.
You got it.
Now,
And I'm sorry, there's 12 of them total?
Yeah.
I'm just- okay. I'm adding it to the party loot.
be sure to add the cost of them.
I will. 300 gold each, you said?
Yes.
Yep. And it's only to the right buyers. The average individual has no use for them.
And
so if you
if
go to a
the
general
buyer is
shop,
gonna be,
they don't care.
Yeah, the buyer is going to be someone who makes potions
Or poison.
or poison.
Or both.
An alchemist. Or a devil.
Not really an alchemist, no. Oh, devil, hell no. They have
No?
no need for these things. Oh. The spines have a very unique property that Rosaria would know about. Or potentially, roll me a nature check, Rosaria.
Okay.
Never mind. You don't know.
Never
You
mind.
just know it's valuable. You don't know why.
Yeah.
Unless somebody else is proficient in nature.
Huh.
I doubt it. I know, right? But, like...
He's a druid. He's probably got it.
Yeah, I probably do.
Hmm?
Am
Let's
I?
see.
Yeah. 14.
Hey, that's why you have a +4 to it. Nice. Yeah, you have no fucking idea.
I don't know, man. I'm too high right now.
You're always too high.
I am just glad that I took something from hell with me to defend against that kind of monstrosity.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Who all saw the Blue Mountain again? Who, like, actually saw it? Wasn't just told about it. Actually saw it.
Me.
Okay.
I think I was the only one that saw it initially.
The Blue Mountain, you mean?
The mountain
When we-
peak that had that icy blue color to it.
I
That
thought Otis saw
I
it.
don't know. Do you think I might have seen it on my way there? On my way to a cave?
No, because you were walking through the blizzard. Visibility
Okay.
was dropped down to, like, 5 feet.
I
Didn't
think it
we-
was Sinclair and me.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought it was. And I was it not originally seen when we first went to the Dragon Lair? No. Okay.
No,
Nah,
it's
different
way
cave.
too far away.
Okay.
Okay, then, Cade, if it was you, roll me a religion check.
I
Or
think it was both of
perception
us.
check. Sinclair, you're excluded in this roll for reasons.
Oh,
Cade, the exterior of that sin popsicle stick looked very, very similar to that mountain peak.
Oh, so the ice that was surrounding Sinclair looks a lot like the ice on top of that mountain.
Yeah.
Creepy.
wait. Do I make that connection?
No, because you were inside the ice. You don't know what the ice looks like from the outside.
Oh,
Upon that
will,
revelation, I
I
choose
will-
to do nothing with it.
Yeah, I will not bring it up to anybody, but I will pull the group aside away from Sinclair and talk about him behind his back.
That's fair. That's fair. Eventually. But anyways, back to your march. What was the previous survival check again, Cade? You had a 22, right?
I don't know. I'm such a god.
20.
I think it was just a 20.
You really
Very
gonna do
20.
this? You really
Hey,
gonna do
don't
this?
call yourself a god, please.
I believe Corvus had a 20. He was in front of me.
No, I think Kate had a 20.
Cade made the
I
check.
was in front,
Fordrum
and we'll
assisted.
keep that.
Alrighty. So if it was a 22. Fordrum, now that you're here,
Yep.
you are standing on top of the valley that you were supposed to, like, end your excursion and follow a deliberate path up
Yeah.
to the Cinderess Sanctum.
Right.
And looking at the depth of the snow around all of you,
Yeah.
you thought you were only 10 feet on top of the snow. But that was towards the other previous mountain. In this area, apparently the valley went down. You're all looking at about 60, 70 feet up off on top of the snow. Thankfully, to Corvus's spell, you can just walk across it. But, yeah, you guys are really high up here now.
We got to burrow.
Do
We
we?
chose not to burrow because it'd take us 6 days
Yeah,
to get there.
yeah.
Compared to only one.
I don't disagree with that, but where we need to get to, I think, is down there.
Well, don't we have to climb to the top of the mountain anyway?
Or is it a cave?
No, it's a cave.
But it's
Well-
at the top.
It is a cave that leads to the top.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
You have to go
Oh.
into the valley, and you've gotten as far in as you can, but now you need to go down to get onto the path up the mountain, into the cave, all the way to the top.
Can I just use some, can I have Fordrum point me in the direction and make a slide with some scorching rays and just burrow us a slide?
If you and Corvus want a combo attack, that can work.
I have no fire spells.
Right, but you
I
can
do.
solidify the
True.
water he is making into a slide. He can
I have
burn it,
fire
you can
spell.
solid it.
I have
Corvus, slip
green
and
flame
slide.
blade.
That's not a fire spell. Well, it is, but
I've
That
got
would
plenty
need
of fire
more.
spells if that's what you need, but
Yeah.
not as many as Cade probably. But I've got enough. I could do it if you need something for it, but I don't think you do.
yeah, no, I think a couple scorching rays will dig us down deep enough.
So then, yes, I will see if I can find where the path would be, if there's a path to be found.
Roll me a survival check.
All right. Come on, big number. 17.
You think around, like, there-ish.
Yeah. Are there no markings that my uncle and them may have left behind that, well, they are, but they're probably 45
2
feet
days of blizzards deep.
down. Right.
Blizzard.
Yeah.
No.
Your guys' bad
Very
rolls
clean.
just keep haunting you on that one. It's
Well, we don't know until we get down there, so
all right. What spell are you doing to create the hole?
I will use a 4th level scorching ray. So that should give me-
Jesus Christ!
Wow.
Who needs spells when
plenty
you
of
have
spells.
scorching ray?
Scorching ray is like my favorite spell, guys. It's just an amazing spell.
Oh yeah, it's multiple attacks. You're guaranteed at least something might hit.
Alrighty. Just
That gives
roll
me-
your damage. You're not gonna miss. Just roll your damage for all of them.
So 2d6. 1, 2,
3, 4, 5. Everybody in the club say, "Come on, get right."
there you go. 5.
At least somebody appreciates my terrible jokes.
I've heard
Who's the
worse.
traitor?
If you were here at the beginning, you would have heard a pretty bad one.
32, 40, 45.
Good names, he still can.
45
It's early
altogether.
yet.
It'll be in the
45
bottom.
damage. You all watch as this blaze of burning hands just shoot from Cade's hand. And Corvus, you just gotta solidify on your way down. Because right now it's more of a collapsing tunnel, but you can shink, 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 and freeze it.
Waterbending the shit out of it.
Yeah! That's how we do. So, I need you to give me a intelligence check, Corvus, to do that on your way down. That also means you have to go down first, Corvus.
Give them
All right,
guidance.
I'm fine with going down first.
Guidance.
Alright. Guidance. Go ahead and add a D4 to that.
So 15.
You solidify most of it
It's a little
on the
bumpy.
way down. You're going to suffer 4 points of bludgeoning damage over a couple of the humps in the area as you slide down to what appears to be a solid base, though you would have to burrow further to know if you are actually at the path or not. But now you're down here, all 45 feet down.
You said 4 points?
4 points, yeah.
All right, just wanted to make sure I accurately record that. And then I will just use more shape water just to see if I can see the ground directly underneath me or not.
Oh, you're on the ground. You just don't know if forward ahead of you is
Okay.
the path. But you can shape water to do that if you.
Yeah.
Okay. That's easy enough. Roll me an investigation. It takes you about 10 minutes. You were about 60 or so feet away from the path that now you have successfully navigated your way over to.
All right, I walk back up to the tunnel. Hey guys, I found it.
I slide down.
Yep, I hop on my
Alright.
shield and sled.
And I slide down too.
Also, the tunnel sucks.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna slowly and sedately float down the tunnel.
I'll float next to the Barca Lounger.
Yeah. Just the two of you. Okay. So, as the three of you are heading down there, though, Cade, you put a shield underneath you, so I'll say you take half damage. 6 bludgeoning to the three of you, Cade half. As there is just one spot that, like, he didn't solidify quickly enough, so it goes downwards, so you kind of hit that bump with your ass, and oh, that hurts. Oh, that is bad. Yeah. But you all land down there, no problem. Argan, you get jostled slightly as you go over it. And all of you are down
to
here.
live in a chair.
I think that's the best magical item we have. We can just tie a rope to him one day. Use him as our means of going down the mountain.
So,
These
now
boots
that you're all...
leave me in a way that you all don't even realize. I've fallen over so many cliffs and hills and things so far.
It's true, he really has.
Yep.
These boots were made for falling.
Mm-hmm.
That's just what they'll do.
Why I always keep Featherfall prepared.
It's a great spell, man.
It is.
I've used it quite a few times in this campaign too.
Yeah, it's a great spell. But anyways, you all follow the path over that Corvus has made and realize that you are now walking along a windy, buried path hugging up against the mountainside itself. Now, you're all going to be moving at about 1/6 speed. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
But...
Till we find the cave.
Until you find the cave. But you've gone past the majority of the dangers from back behind. Boardroom, roll me a history check. Let's see what you know about this location. Fully.
Again, not my strong suit.
I know.
Rolled a
16
17,
though.
got a 16.
Hey, we don't complain about those, man.
It's a smarty pants thing. I'm not that.
So, the Dust Family, who's in charge of the Cinderess Sanctum, they clear out the tunnel in this mountain periodically, every week, every 2 weeks, just to make sure nothing is in there. Nothing is trying to encroach on the territory. At the lower stage that you are in, it does sometimes get creepy crawlies and such that move in here either from shelter from the storms or just trying to find a new territory to call its own, away from, well, the horrors of the valley itself. You all travel through. You've never traveled through here personally, but your uncle told you about the blue worms. Oh. We'll just give him a minute for me to continue telling.
Is that the same blue worm?
No. Those were false
Okay.
worms.
While he's away, when we went down here, I would have let Otis go, and I would have cast light on my staff, since otherwise I can't see.
That's fine. Wait, why do you have to let Otis go?
No, because I don't want him flying down here in the small tunnel.
Bamf him
I'll
out.
just bamf him. Yeah, not like let him go.
Buddy, I'm gonna miss you.
Let him go.
Let him go.
It was only a matter of time before we had an Elsa moment here.
Mhm.
Welcome back, Fortrum.
With all
To be
this
fair, I'm
ice.
surprised it took that long.
Yeah, right? So welcome back, Fortune. Your uncle told you about the blue worms down here. They're tiny little critters that come out whenever it's safe. There's no foreign creatures other than the dust family here. He told you that when they hide is when it is dangerous, and when they show themselves, they give a nice little glow that you can follow to find your path up. That's what you remember from what your uncle has told you.
Right. Are they showing themselves? Are they glowing?
Roll me a perception check. Let's see if you see any.
Oh.
Damn it! The dust flurry's winning your eye. Ah! You're really... Yeah. Fortunately, you don't notice, but doesn't mean somebody else couldn't.
Yep. We're looking for these things. They kind of glow. They're like these little flurry things. The nice part is you can follow them because they'll head their way up the hill.
I'll take a gander.
Gander, sir. Oh, wait, Sinclair already rolled. Sin, please
Oh.
declare that you're rolling before doing it,
Never mind. Sinclair.
just in case somebody else was trying to do it. Okay?
Okay.
But 16. Yes, you noticed that. They seem to be all over one of the other pathways that you were all just about to walk past.
They're right up that the way.
Oh, good. Let's head that way.
Oh, okay.
I walk in and I'll say in Dwarven, "We're here. Lead us to the family."
Now, you all watch as these tiny little worms all become straight and narrow and begin creating a pathway for you all to walk across. Now, it's kind of weird to see the least intelligent animal in all of nature be obedient to any person. Especially to you, Argon. I mean, you know worms are the epitome of the dumbest creature on Earth. But apparently, these worms are special somehow. Now, as you are walking up, you all feel warm, starting to emanate off of the walls. And you look over at this beautiful onyx-colored wall beside you. About 100 feet further up, your winter clothes become too much for all of you to be wearing right now. It is very warm in here.
I have a feeling there's
That's a
lava on the
relief.
other side of that onyx.
Borgrim, there is. They use
Yeah.
that for their smithing.
Yep. Probably. I don't know if it's right on the other side of that onyx, but it's close for sure. This is going to get hotter before it gets cooler for sure. And I'll stop down and take off some layers, get back into my normal attire.
And I just
Um,
hand him my winter robe I borrowed from his mom.
Yep, pack that away. Polish my holy symbol real fast. Make sure it's all pretty.
As you are walking further up ahead, you all see a rest point nearby. Now, aside from Fordrum, if any of you are proficient in religion, you recognize a beautiful symbol inside of this little area. There is what looks to be a hay wreath with multiple different flowers around the exterior of it, sewn in and kept on a beautiful, hooked, almost shepherding stick that the wreath sits inside of the top hook of. Fordrum, you are aware this is the symbol of their personal religion, the Wild Mother.
Mm-hmm.
If anybody else is proficient in religion, you make that connection immediately as well.
Oh, my deity.
This appears to be a resting spot, or...
Whoops, that was a mistake on my
small
part. That was a mistake on my part, sorry.
Oh, no problem. I was going to be a little concerned if you made an attack roll. I was like, oh, so you're going to kill the reef. Understood.
No, I'm not.
It's a
Now-
holy war.
Now, Fordrum, you're proficient in religion, correct?
Nope.
Okay, but you did listen to your uncle and you had a 16 on your history.
Uh-huh. I mean, I know this kind of stuff that's that close to the household, but
Yes.
the rest of them just elude me.
The Dust family is unique. They
Mhm.
are among the most devoted in the world to the Allhammer.
Mhm.
But they also have a secondary religion to the Wild Mother.
Uh-huh.
They give her respect, homage, and they treat her as an equal in this domain to the Allhammer, which a lot of religions say they treat others as equals, but that's not really the honest truth. They treat them as respected.
Right.
But they wholeheartedly treat her as well as they treat and honor the Allhammer.
Right.
Rosaria, we can see your green screen.
You're good. Cade, this is actually the first shrine you've seen to the Wild Mother in an incredibly long time. She doesn't have a
Yeah.
lot of shrines out there in the world.
Is there a piece of rock, a small one, probably only the size of my hand, maybe?
Mhm.
So I'll take that, and I'm going to use my clerical, what's it called? My channel divinity, my artisan blessing, and create a little flower, a little stone flower to place as a little acknowledgement to the goddess. And actually, what I'll do is I'll create it, and I'll offer it to Cade. I'll be like, "Would you like to place this at the altar?"
Why don't you do your thing, and I will do mine.
Okay.
And I'm gonna sprinkle some seeds around that wreath and make a whole bloom of wildflowers grow using Druidcraft and my plant growth combo.
Alrighty. As you do this, you all feel a gentle breeze come out of nowhere and just pulse past all of you. It's a warm breeze, not the type of warmth you've experienced here inside of the cave, but a distant breeze. A fond one. It's relaxing, soothing to each of you.
The Wild Mother has a way.
Thank you, lady. That feels nice. Thank you for your help and your protection of this good family.
You all have been marching for well over 8 hours at this point. Do you wish to rest here, or...?
when you say 8 hours, that I say yes. This is
Oh,
probably
heck yeah.
a really
Yeah.
good place to camp.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
So, your spell does not go away, Kate. At least not after you originally cast it. And you see the inside of this little room is completely coated with now moss, little tiny flowers blossoming and blooming from the sides as well, and this very soft, lovely grove that feels as natural as any field to just stick your toes into and rub against.
Yeah, I'll definitely meditate on the now moss-covered floor and everything.
How
all
far are
taking-
we from the actual sanctum? I know we're inside the cave that leads to it. But how far are we approximately, you think, Fordrum?
Fordrum, maybe another 4 to
Survival?
8 hours.
Yeah.
No.
that's-
You're at the point that like you should know where you're going.
Right. Yeah.
4 to
it's-
8 hours.
It's a day of walking ahead of us. A good
Okay.
part of the day, 8 hours maybe. We're in, but it's the climb is still ahead of us. So a night's sleep will do us definitely do some good.
You all
I'm all for that.
Hmm. Set up over there next to that hot wall, and you will sleep like a baby.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why you guys are all so tired.
Someone cut his wheel. Just. But anyways, you all go to sleep.
I'm gonna do prayer of healing before bed for. I think it is for at least just me. I don't know. Does it help everybody?
It's everybody who's within range at the end of the spell. So yes,
Yeah. So I'm
all
gonna
of
get-
you heal 12.
Yep.
Wunderbar.
Cool.
Oh,
So, you all go to sleep.
I'll take watch.
me too.
All right. Anybody else paranoid?
I'll take the last one.
Today was exhausting. I'm gonna sleep like a baby.
I'll take watch since I had an easy day.
The only damage I took was from the freaking slope that we made.
I floated in a chair the whole way here and cast one first level spell, so
Oh,
I'm fine.
oh. Hey, you got hit with some ice though,
That's true. I did take damage.
and you did have to listen to its awful voice.
Mhm.
So, Cade, as you lay down to rest, you do your nightly ritual of inhale, exhale, cough a little bit, inhale, exhale. And on the last inhale, before you inevitably pass out, the air you are breathing in no longer tastes like that very nice thing you were sucking on or puffing on, but tastes clean, fresh, a little salty.
Like back in the Menagerie Coast, like salt on the air.
Similar, yeah.
Can I have a ponder on what Melora is trying to tell me here?
Roll an insight. Well, aren't you silly?
I am.
Yes.
Do you want to clarify? Please, guys?
You're lying on the grass instead of opening your eyes.
We'll open up my eyes then.
you see about 10 feet away from you, lying on top of what appears to be a gigantic rabbit, is a small humanoid-looking individual. You would associate them closer to a halfling or maybe just a miniature human sitting on top of or lying across the top of the rabbit's head.
Oh,
Hey there.
man. I need to ease off of the crossbreeds here.
You certainly do. That's why I never mix them.
Who are you? What are you?
I am Exandria. Pleasure to meet you. And the bunny like hops over and she sticks her hand down.
It is a pleasure to meet you. I hold out
This
a
is-
pinky.
You're a halfling as well. Your hand is the same size.
Oh, okay. I thought you said it
Yeah.
was like way smaller than that.
Oh no, like she's smaller than you, but you're still small.
Oh,
like
okay.
she's not tiny, she's small.
Okay.
And she'll shake your hand. This is also the first time you've ever heard of anybody speaking to her directly. Usually they just get symbology, you know? No direct intervention, I guess?
How can I be of service for you, Alexandria?
It's Exandria.
Exandria. Sorry. A little dazed and confused here.
Mm-hmm. Well, seems that you have come to one of my last shrines in the world. So I wanted to meet you. Yeah.
I have been a devout follower for you for a long time.
Oh, I'm aware. Good job listening to the wind. Most people don't know how to do that. It's like, seriously, do I have to work so hard to speak? But
Be
anyways,
amazed what happens when you just sit and listen.
right? Anywho, we have a little bit of a problem.
Okay.
So, I know you're doing stuff with your friends and all of that. I mean, you keep doing what you're doing. But there's a few problems on me right now. I think that's the way I put that.
Okay.
On your will. Things are starting to awaken that have been asleep for an incredibly long time. They all seem to be awakening since after the whole Craven thing.
Yes.
Yeah. And I'm concerned what that means for all of you.
Is there something in particular you want me to keep an eye out for, or a way I can assist you in this?
You see, I'm not allowed to tell you anything. That's kind of the difficulty of this. It's the other gods, you know. But I can tell you to be suspicious of nature. Not all of it comes through me.
I'll take that to heart.
Wonderful. So, I have to ask, and the bunny rotates around and you see it has like the tail of a platypus that she like slides down to like meet you with. How you holding up? How is it things? I haven't been in contact with the hen in a very long time.
Unfortunately, I left there when I was young. I haven't been back.
Oh. But you're a hin. How are you? She like starts walking around you and like lifting your arm and like pinching and lifting your ears.
I'm doing fine. Trying to get by in this world of taller folk, but I have a business and an all natural business.
Listen. Being small is a benefit. Telling you. Everyone else said, no, Hin are too powerful. You can't do that. Then we settled on just making you all smaller. They thought that would be enough to nerf you. And she, like, grabs your arm and starts walking through the meadow.
Okay. I think Kate's, like, thinking he's tripping hard.
Yeah. That's fair. That's fair. Holy shit, did I pluck one of those flowers? Huh. But good. Just so long there's nothing, like, no problems amongst, like, the whole community of you all. I tried my best to make sure that the hearts of Hin will be filled with good.
I'm sure we all appreciate that, goddess.
Good. There's been no suspicious ones, right?
Not that I'm aware of.
Well, if you become aware of one, go to one of my shrines. It's the only place I can really listen, like fully listen. And let me know. You know, just any Hin who is let's say not good. I don't like using the word evil, but okay.
I'll do that.
Wonderful.
And I will, as also a promise, I think I will start building you more shrines.
Aww. Aren't you cute? And she, like, grabs your big ear and just, like, wiggles it around.
When I learn my grove spell.
Well, I'm still sleepy. So, oh, that's right, I have to send you back. She, like, stands in front of you, rubs her hands together. Okay.
Oh, are we, like, not even in the cave anymore? We're just in a big, giant, open glade?
Huge grove, yeah. All right.
Yeah,
all right.
Reminds me of home, though.
Relax yourself, okay?
Okay, so watch out for nature.
Look up at the sky. You see how pretty it is? Oh, look at the bird.
Yeah, look at the bird.
As soon as you look up, she Spartan kicks you square in the chest. And when you slam your back into the grove, you wake up having a full night's rest.
God damn it. God damn it.
Everybody, Cade slept in a little bit, but now he's back.
Nice of you to join us.
Good morning, or afternoon, or night, or whatever the heck it is.
It is very hard to tell down here.
Kate's just like rubbing his chest where he like feels like an imprint. You guys ever have like face-to-face contact with your deity?
A deity?
Yes, and
I'm non-denomination.
no. Hard to tell.
I just haven't put all my eggs in one basket yet.
Well.
Not yet.
May seem weird, but I had a pleasant conversation with Exandria.
I'm glad you have better conversations with yours than I do with mine.
I mean, she kicked me in the end of it, but
Well, the one I sounded to just sounded like a stroke victim half the time, so
yeah. I'll kind of relay the information from what I was told by them about something's happening on the land and watch out for nature, apparently.
Wonder what that means.
Yeah, I gotta commune once
Something
we
has
get the new
awoke.
blade ready.
What'd you say, Fordrum?
Something has awoken, you said?
Yeah. something bad this way come.
Well,
Well, when you have different planes trying to see what they can exploit from this one, bad things are bound to happen.
Yeah.
You've got both Celestia and the Hells trying to do what they want to do here.
Around this point, the spell of the grove that you created here has shrunken away, disappeared, leaving it the same normal shrine.
Nothing good lasts forever.
I guess we should make our way up the last few hours that it's going to take to get to the shrine.
Easy enough for you all to accomplish. So,
Do we need to tell the worms that we're going back up? Wardrum?
no, I think they're gonna sort of light our way. They know things. I don't know how, but they know things.
you all begin traversing back up the path. Now, roughly about 4 hours go by. And the heat does get to the point of near unbearable for all of you. But at this point, it's warm, cozy. As you're all moving up, you see that there is a bright light at the end of this tunnel. And you venture out. Your eyes needing a moment to readjust to daylight as you are now standing upon the peak of this mountain. There's a far away point that has an open cove into. Around you, you see that there is frozen over grass, but the closer you get over towards that cove, it just turns to normal grass, even leaving a frozen, what looks to be pond outside. As all of you are now up here, you hear from inside what sounds like hammering against metal, and someone else shouting, "You fucking dumbass! Ah, fuck you, Mary!" Yep, Fordrum. That's probably the dusts.
Yep. Sounds like it.
Should we let them know we're here?
You sound like pleasant company.
Don't worry, we already know you're here. You all
Oh.
turn around and you see a very wide and very, very old dwarven woman leaning against a hammer that she is walking with. She is adorned in full plate mail armor that looks ancient but still incredibly well crafted and beautifully adorned on her. And as she's leaning against the hammer, she looks at you, Fordrum.
Mm-hmm.
You look familiar?
Yeah, I'm Ford and Brighthammer. My father and uncle come up here frequently.
Brighthammer! Madge, it's just one of the Brighthammer boys. And you see from behind that little opening you all walked out of is a different individual holding double hand axes and just watching you all and goes, "Oh, hey." A much younger dwarven woman, possibly only in her early 120s, 140s, walks out, adorned in not quite as old, but equally beautiful armor, looking at each of you. Yeah, bright blade. Welcome. Hello. You bring a bunch of friends with you to our sanctum.
I hope that's okay.
Yes, but only because we have a task to do that it will probably take a lot of our working to get done.
All right. She takes her hand axe and tosses it over towards... You know, Sinclair, you were speaking to you. It's easy enough for you to catch. It was thrown in a way to, at worst, the back end would hit you. So, or the tip of the rotation. She goes, all right. All of you, we don't know you. We don't like you yet. Cut your hands over the pond and bleed onto it.
I will hold out my religious symbol of the Wild Mother. I loved your shrine, by the way.
It's a lovely shrine.
Mm-hmm.
I hope that's real, because if I find out that's fake, it really hurts to be dangled over top of lava.
Yeah, I'm a devout follower of her.
Good! Then you don't mind a little bit of blood. Move it! And she gestures with her other axe.
Ah, fuck.
Should we tell them why we're here at least?
Nope.
The old lady just taps her hammer. You can start walking now.
We're forging.
All right.
Nothing that I'm unfamiliar with.
I feel like I'd rather deal with another worm.
As you...
No, don't even.
As you make
we kind of...
Rosaria has suffered enough, please.
You all make your way over to the pond. Sinclair, you're the one holding the axe.
Yep.
She just gestures. Go ahead.
I hold it out so everyone can cut their hands.
Aside from Fordrum, of course.
I'll still do it.
Sure. So, do each of you cut your hands and bleed onto the pond?
Yeah, but I do
Sure.
it first because
Yeah.
I don't want other people's blood in mine.
That's hygienic.
Can I do a religion check to see why they're making us do this?
Sure, go ahead.
Offering to the gods?
No.
Does it have to be that act, or can I use my own halberd?
Do you ask her?
Yeah.
You can use your own blade.
Oh, cool. I'm going to use
All
my
right.
own dagger then.
Sinclair, it makes no sense. Like, for their faith, the all-hammer, blood? I mean, bleeding over a forge, sure, but, like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, this seems weird. It's a little weird. But then again, that's a 9.
Yeah.
So, each of you, blink, and drop a little bit of blood. So you each take 1 point of piercing damage. And you all
will I
watch...
recover?
You all watch as your blood sits on top of the ice and then crystallizes. The two of them look at each other. All right, all of you seem fine then.
I am so confused.
She looks back at you. People who are lying or being manipulated don't hurt themselves. Means you're being honest. Yeah, it had no religious significance. It's just clever.
Oh. I mean, okay.
All right, so...
I got to remember that for next time.
So,
I try
welcome
not
all
to
of
bring.
you.
I decide not to bring up my blood hunter.
Yeah. So, all of you, welcome to the Cinderella Sanctum. You're not allowed inside of the forge just yet. Mostly because they're working and there's a lot of hot metal moving around and we don't want any of you dying on accident. You know, it can cut through you like butter. However, you can sit out here, enjoy a few little sandwiches. Coffee? Coffee?
Sure.
Water?
Oh,
Sure.
I'm so hungry.
You want
Have
water?
water.
Sandwiches.
We have water. Sure, that's like coffee, but without the beans, right? I'm joking. I know. And she goes into the cave, and a
that's
moment
something
later
accurate.
comes out with a very large tray that looks way too large for such an old lady to be carrying, but she carries it with ease. And you see one of those nice coffee presses and 2 cups that just have water in it.
Where should I put this, miss? Ma'am?
Put what?
Your axe that I still have?
Thank you. She plucks it from your hands and hoists it onto her side and sits down on top of what appears to be a small little stone slab, and she gestures at other stone slabs. Alright, sit down, sit around. There's only 2 other ones, so other people are going to have to sit on the ground. But it's nice, it's warm-ish.
Yeah, I'll sit on the ground.
I'll sit
I
on a
will as
stump.
well.
Alright. So, all of you, or you said your name was Fordham.
For drum, yeah.
Fordham. That makes more sense. Why are you bringing these people here?
We're trying to recreate the sword that had been broken and lost.
Oh, very valiant thing to do indeed.
Maybe.
Now, we do have open commissions that we are taking right now. However, you have to be aware that we are the most expensive in the world for a reason. If
Yep.
this is of legendary capacity, you are looking at 30,000 gold for a refurbish, rebranding, and reconstruction of the blade.
I was just hoping for a borrowing of the forge.
Well, why can't you do it at your forge if you're that confident?
Because, and I pull out the book, it says we require lava forge.
She begins glaring at you when you pull out that book.
Yeah.
You're reforging Craven's Edge.
Well, first we're reforging, and I pull out my scabbard. This as a test subject to then.
I turn to Sinclair and I go, be careful where you step.
A celestial entity requested that her husband be free.
Yeah, the thought is that there was a husband's soul taken by Craven's Edge, and a entity wants to try and reclaim her husband from the blade.
Ma, the older dwarven woman with the warhammer, looks over. Yeah, darling. Why don't you go on inside and see if you can't find any books on Craven's Edge for us? You know, my grandfather, great-grandfather, great-great-grandfather? I think he's the one who made it. Yes, of course, Ma. Go find the books, please. And she, like, walks, using the hammer as a walking stick.
That's so dwarven.
That was part of the reason we came here, because our research indicated that it was that at least the hilt had been made here.
Yeah.
But nobody just makes a hilt. It's probably the whole thing.
Well, I'm just telling you what I found in the book. So
Yeah, we were just.
Most of the legendary blades of Exandria at one point in time were crafted here.
Yeah.
At least the ones that were crafted without ill intent. Though, that doesn't say anything for the people who wielded them afterwards.
Yeah, so all I know is that her husband died while wielding it, and his soul is bound to the phylactery that's in the hilt?
There's no phylactery in the hilt.
Well, wherever it keeps the souls, I don't. The closest thing I know is phylactery. I don't know the actual mechanism that keeps the souls.
A phylactery
bound.
is more, how do I put this nicely? Bookworm material. We don't deal in that stuff here. We make things out of the goodness of our hearts, and we ask the old hammer to show us how to craft it to be stronger, better, faster than other weapons. Or armor. We make armor too, but people always seem to forget about the armor. You know, you can tell a lot about a person based off of what they spend all their money on.
I spend all my money on ink.
My armor
what
looks
I
like
mean?
the nicest thing I have. And my mask.
Thank you, somebody got it. Swords and whistles. But you see, she's right. You can tell a lot about somebody.
Yeah, like, I just want to free his, like, trapped soul, and then whatever happens to the blade after that, if y'all want possession of it, that's fine. If you want it destroyed again, totally fine with that.
Well, but it would belong to, what's our companion who's not here? Sorry.
Jasper.
Yes, it would belong to Jasper. So you can't really make that promise for Jasper. If Jasper's willing to give it up, then
Well,
so be
it was more of she wanted to free him, and she didn't care what happened afterwards.
Yeah, but it's mine, Jasper says.
right.
Okay.
All right. All right. How do y'all like the coffee, by the way? By the way, all of you were served black coffee if you were served coffee.
I like my water. It's really
Oh,
nice
it's
having
lovely.
water
As I
now.
cast prestidigitation to sweeten it.
Oh, that is so disrespectful, man. How dare you add creamer to my special Brazilian roast?
What's Brazil?
Right. What map is that on? That's what they get. That's
I
what
think
grows
that's the
underneath that-
spice in Marquette.
That's what grows underneath that big blue mountain.
But anyways,
Yeah.
so you're looking to reforge his sword. And then you're looking to reforge Craven's Edge.
Yeah.
Well, kind of. We think that by reforging Craven's Edge, the soul will be available again.
Do you understand how Craven's Edge captures the souls of those that die while wielding it?
Not off the top of my head. You see, I didn't do all of my historical research that everybody of the Dust family does. Since I was around 30, which admittedly was over 130 years ago.
You look amazing.
If you point me to the
Thank
library,
you.
I'm happy to do the research for you.
Grandma's
Send
already
it.
gone to the library.
Oh,
Yeah.
She'll bring
She-
us what we're allowed to read.
She keeps track of things much better than all of us do. She is our designated scribe and lore master of the library. Currently teaching my youngest son.
It's valuable.
Of course. History
good
is
to know
something
one
that a lot of
sister.
people seem to forget about.
Yeah, we've encountered things that are quite historical, that's for sure.
Good. Keep it close. Value it a bit. Value it. Learn from it. It's the best thing
So-
you can do.
What are your thoughts about the reforging of Craven's Edge? Initially, you seem to have an idea. A scowl came across your face, so that's why I'm wondering.
Well, That blade belongs in a particular vault.
Sorry.
It belongs to a catalog of weaponry. I remember reading about it passingly, and I remember it was crafted with good intention, but something went awry within its construction. So, we'll find out when Grandma gets back. Around this time, you see the old woman is walking out here, no longer using her hammer as a walking stick, but instead has about 8 books stacked on top of one another, carrying them out. She can't even see above them.
I'm gonna go offer to help her.
Yeah, likewise.
2 of you go over and what do you say?
Would you like some assistance with that? It seems a bit.
Do you think I can't do it anymore?
Not at all. We're just trying to help.
Yeah.
Fine then. Get your ass out of your floaty stick and carry it for me.
All right, I'll get out of the chair.
All right. Oh God, your legs are cramping, bro.
The peeling of his body peel
Oh,
from the chair.
that back sweat spot, man. Oh, it's terrible.
Oh God.
And she hands all 12 of them to you, and then takes one from the top and will carry that with her.
Hey.
Luckily, you are proficient at carrying books in stacks, so you're fine. You bring it all over towards the open section in the grove, and she hands the book she was carrying over to her daughter, who smiles. Thank you, Ma. So, this is the book that we have written about the crafting process of Craven's Edge. The other books are about the unique metals and properties that we have on how to construct such a legendary blade, including the practice of doing it and the prayer needed in order to reinvigorate its magic. Looks like your little book there knew the physical components of it, but not the verbal ones. You see.
I just look at Jasper and go, you might want to tell Delilah the next time she sends me with a book, she might want to send me with the best book.
I'll get on that. But the last one is our record of this blade and where it's been since it was crafted. So, let's take a little gander here, shall we? She opens up the book, and on the front page is the first wielder and the original commissioner of Craven's Edge, Marshall McLeod, a Goliath individual who is written in as gone mad, captured, executed. All right. So that's a bad sign. Second one here. Same general story. Found blade, gone mad, captured, executed. The third person, they weren't captured, they were executed with it. Fourth person, fifth person, sixth person. Every single one of the people who wielded this blade suffered from some type of madness. And it makes it up until the last 9 pages, which as you look, they have been ripped out from the tome.
Question.
Yeah.
Did it ever talk about the ones we know about? What'd you call them, Morgan? Your fan club?
Vox
The one-
Machina.
Vox Machina?
Yeah, them.
Probably
No.
not, since the last 8 pages are missing.
9.
9 pages.
The
And
last
the
9
vampire?
pages. No mention of either of those two.
Okay. Or her husband, Delilah's husband, which we do know the name of.
Or that individual either. His name is Silas.
Yep. So we know 3 of the Wilders.
So I'm
No,
sorry.
that's-
The last 9 pages are torn out. And what did she say?
She looks over at her mom. Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
What happened?
Now, what I'm about to say, you don't mention to anybody, anywhere, under any circumstances. My middle child, he was a bit, well, he was adopted into the family after a band of bards stumbled upon the chasm, and my late husband happened to come upon him. Really weird fella, who was apparently adopted by all of them, but he did not wish to stay with them and chose instead to stay with us for a little while. We trained him in our ways, you know, as you do. And one day, he fell and became a little strange afterwards, hitting his head on the cavern wall. I thought it was just a, concussion. Dwarven babies get that all the time. But he seemed to inquire more about the history of many of our different blades, different wielders of them. And one night, I'd say about 40 years ago or so, he took as many of the important pages of wielders of different various weapons as he could and just disappeared.
You wouldn't happen to have a list of those weapons, because we were notified that someone had awakened something.
So, Ma, yep, I got it. Craven's Edge was one of the ones taken. The last entries, so the most recent people who wielded it. The possessed diamond was also taken. Story Weaver was taken. Wit's End was taken. The Morning Star was taken. Agatha, Sword of Ended Dreams was taken. And the World Breaker. All of the last entries for those legendary weapons that we've crafted here were all taken.
Do I recognize the names of any of those?
History check. Trying to think if any of Rosaria history check.
Ugh.
Would Levistus have told me of a way like a weapon or something that might be available?
Levistus is not somebody who just willingly gives information for no reason.
Well, no, like he sent me to find a way to get him free.
Yeah. He doesn't know what it is, or else
Okay.
he would already have it. Rosaria. Morningstar, you've heard of. Apparently, there's a dwarven wielder of it that Conaroth told you about. You don't remember the wielder's name or where he's from. Though he said he interacted with him when he had to travel to Othanzia. Which is a different continent. Or it's a landmass in a different continent. But yeah, you've heard of that blade.
This diamond. I'm figuring it's
Okay.
a legendary diamond of some sort.
The possessed diamond is a blade made purely out of diamonds. We
Yeah.
happened to find
Oh.
one large enough that could be cut and shaped and molded, and upon completing it, well, it does not allow darkness to be near it, ever. Whatever light is nearby, it will attract and release.
I see.
What? Have you had any contact with your boy since he left with this information?
No, I haven't. He disappeared. We sent a watch party after him. As you can assume, this information of the last known wielders of these weapons is incredibly dangerous in the wrong people's hands.
Yeah.
Can imagine.
The information we have is that the last wielder of Craven's Edge was a member of Vox Machina.
And before that was a vampire. And somewhere between those
That's
remaining
our
pages.
That's our conjecture. So the last place I saw it before that was it being taken out of the Lyceum, the Alabaster Lyceum, but a vampire, and then traveling to Whitestone. We're guessing that Vox Machina got the blade from Whitestone when they defeated the vampires that had taken over Whitestone and put the
before that,
Derolos back in power.
yeah, and before that was her husband, Silas.
Well, we have no idea where he is in the timeline.
Yeah, he's somewhere between those pages.
If he is in the timeline.
How long has your son been missing?
About 40 years. It's the last
Shit.
time we saw him. Yeah.
What's his name?
His name was Burgundy.
Do you have anything of his?
I do.
Yeah. Body part, lock of hair, maybe a bit of nail.
Tony? You see a much younger dwarven boy, sticks his head out. His beard is barely, like, as long as mine. Yeah? Bring me, the keepsake. Chest. Okay. Also, begin researching, what are we gonna have research? Vox Machina. And people by the names of, what were the other names?
The only other name we have is Silas.
Silas. Okay. About 5 minutes later, he'll come back with a small lockbox that he hands over to his mother, and he looks at all of you. Pleasure to meet you all. I'm Tony.
Nice to meet
Tony.
you.
Yeah, as well.
Go back to
Oh,
your
yeah?
studyings, Tony. Yeah. And runs off. She opens up the box and pulls out a blanket. A simple gray woven blanket, nothing extraordinary, but you could tell the edges of it have endured a lot of climate before coming here to be safe. There's burn marks, stains of blood, tears, rips, all of that across. This is what he had on him when he was first found by that band, and well, he left it here when he left.
Can I borrow this for a second?
Why?
I'd like to see if I can divine his location.
Oh, yeah, sure. She hands it over to you.
Cool. I'm gonna go over to away from the group, and I'm gonna cast scrying.
I'm going to ask Argon how legend lore works. If he has an object and a name, would that help him?
Yeah.
Would it give us any information about him?
I don't know if legend lore is generally about a specific person. It would more likely tell me the information about them. Yeah, I mean, I guess maybe it could. I've never tried it. We also don't have the components for it.
All right. So he has a -2 on the saving throw, correct?
Possession or garment, and then a -4 if it has like his blood on it. That's like a body part, lock of hair.
Unfortunately, that is not his blood.
Oh. Yeah, unless she has anything that
Right.
Yeah.
So
Then I guess -2.
you hold on to the blanket and listen to the winds around you as your eyes shut and you see them being pulled through the open air and wind, ripping through the sky at an incredible speed, too fast for you to comprehend where it's taking you. And you spy an individual. There is a dwarven man, middle-ish age for a dwarf. Hairline is beginning to recede, but not terribly much. His beard stretching down to his belly, and you can tell from the gray in his hair that the beard on his face is dyed. Left side black, right side pink. And he seems to be laughing joyously at a table. You get the scent of clean living, but an abundance of ale nonetheless, in a cold environment. As he leans backwards, taking a deep sip of the ale, laughing hysterically. Oh, isn't it a great time, right? Oh, I can't wait until I get to go out there again. You know, all of this paperwork has been really bogging me down. I'm just excited to finally get to do some more missions out there. Oh, it's going to be a blast. And you see the incredible joy on his face as he's talking to these comrades. And to his side, there appears to be a hammer, and a shield. And he's wearing the bottom half of plate mail armor, and you see the breastplate is resting over to the side. Roll me a religion check, Cade.
Okay. Religion.
Tied into his beard, in like these little tiny ties that go down in it. You stare at it for a second, and it makes a symbol that you saw once before in a separate town in the Menagerie Coast. Now, this happened after you met the party. But while you were doing your rounds, trying to find everybody who, will help you or aid you in some type of way or form, you stumbled upon a location called Guarden. Not really a secret place, but not a lot of people seem to go there, and one of their churches that you didn't recognize had that symbol. And he has it hidden and woven into his beard. Oh, all I know is those bridge burners are gonna get a good running for the money, eh? Slaps somebody on the back. Yeah. That ain't. It's good to be the leader, though. Gonna train all of you up well. And then he stares off into the distance while other people are talking. Just not exactly absent-mindedly, but distracted. And as soon as the attention moves back over to him, he puts back on that smile and just seems to be so rosy-cheeked and happy. For the spell goes away. And I think that's a great place for us to end the session tonight, y'all. Oof. Viewers, thank you all very much for viewing. Players, thank you very much for watching. Hope you all had a fantastic time. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you all next time. Goodbye.